my kindergarten dolphins, we're going to do some math. We're going to be looking at a different topic today. Let's go over our objective and we'll talk more about it. So I'll start and you repeat. Objective is what we are going to learn. And today our objective says, I can compare amounts to find if there is enough. So what we're going to do today is we're going to be comparing. Remember that word compare? We use this a lot in our measurement unit. It's when we're looking at the differences between two things. Today we're looking at amounts, so we're asking that how many question. We're going to be looking at if our different amounts are the same or if they're not the same. We're going to be thinking about, is there enough in each group so that they have the same amount? So maybe we're going to be looking at groups where one has more than the other and we may need to add more. That's kind of what we're going to be thinking about. Today I'm asking you to either use your cubes or your counters or other mini erasers. We're going to be using our fingers and either like mini erasers or cubes. So have those ready. Alright, so here I'm showing you that I have 2 5 sticks of cubes. What is 5 and 5 together? What do 5 and 5 make? 5 and 5 makes... It makes 10. So over here I have 10 cubes. Now I want to use my cubes as little hats for my fingers. Do I have enough fingers for 10 cubes? Let's find out. I'm going to start by putting some of my cubes on my fingers as little hats. Okay, so I put some cubes on my fingers as little hats. Did I have enough cubes? Did I have enough fingers for all 10 cubes? No, I only had enough for 5 cubes here. So what do I need to do? I need to get my other hand. I need to add 5 more fingers because I still have 5 cubes left. So let's do that. So now I got all my fingers out, 10 fingers, and I was able to put a cube on each finger. There were enough fingers for everyone to have a little hat. So here, did I have enough? Did I have enough fingers for each cube? No, I had to add more. And that way then I had enough. Let's look at another example. So here I'm using some birds and some apples. Now each of these birds wants to have an apple. Am I going to have enough apples for every bird? Let's find a way to look at this. I'm going to draw a line from each apple to a bird and we'll see if they have enough. So this bird is going to eat this apple and this bird is going to eat this apple. But wait, I don't have an apple for this bird or this bird. So what do I need? I need more apples. How many more apples do I need? Well, I have 1, 2 birds still. So I'm going to need 1, 2 more apples. Now if I give this bird this apple and this bird this apple, do I have enough? Yes. So I had to add more that time to make sure that I had enough. So in our first example, we had to add 5 more fingers so that each cube was used. Here, we had to add 2 more apples so that each bird had an apple. So we're looking at our groups today and we're thinking, do I have enough? So that's what you're going to practice for your homework. Let's go over what you're going to do together. So this is going to be the sheet that you are going to have for homework. The first problem says, draw straight lines with a ruler. That's okay, you don't need to use a ruler since it's on Class Dojo. To see if there is 1 hoop for each ball. So we're going to have to connect the basketballs to the hoops to see if there is enough hoops for each each basketball. So I might put this ball with this hoop, this ball with this hoop, this ball with this hoop, this ball with this hoop. Uh-oh. It looks like I have 2 balls left over. Are there enough hoops for our basketballs? No. And then it says, are there more hoops or more basketballs? What are there more of? There were more basketballs. There weren't enough hoops. Write the number of basketballs. So now we need to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See how we did that? First, we connected our basketballs and our hoops to see if there were enough for each basketball. Then we circled the basketball because there were more of the basketball. Then we wrote the number of basketballs. Let me show you the bottom problem here. We did this one together. I'll show you the bottom problem. It says, write the number of mitts. So we have baseball mitts and baseballs. Write the number of baseballs. Are there the same number of baseballs or as there are mitts? Yes or no? So here you're going to have to circle yes, which begins with letter Y, or no, which begins with letter N. It's asking you, are there the same amount of baseballs and mitts? You're going to have to count both groups and think, are there enough for each mitt to match up with a baseball? Or are there more of one of the, or are there more mitts or more baseballs? Do they not match up? So give that a try. We're going to keep working on this. This is just our first day of working on it. So if you're having some trouble, let me know, okay? But I think you guys can do this. I believe in you. I think you're going to be great. And I will check in with you all later. Bye, kindergartners.